Alrighty, welcome back to my channel. I know this is probably the first time you guys have seen me, considering that I've basically been on and off Hytale content for like the past couple years, which is, honestly, it's perfectly fine, but we got the game right over here. I'm actually here playing it in real time, and honestly, it feels so surreal to actually have my hands on this game, finally, after 7 whole years. But that's not why I'm here today in this video. I wanted this to be like a first impressions video, just talking about how I feel initially with this game. I'll talk over the positives, talk over the very few negatives. But listen, whenever it comes to this video right here, spoiler alert, I have a lot of positive things to say. Alright, I have so many positive things to say whenever it comes to this game. I think the Hypixel team and Simon himself have absolutely nailed this game. Alright, I have been playing this game basically all day since it released. It's basically been... I'll get into that in a little bit of how the launch eventually happened. Now, by the way, before I begin, guys, I do actually have a creator code for Hytale. I mean, look, who doesn't, right? But if you want to go and help me out, you guys can go and put OhRisk into the Hytale checkout box if you're buying the game or upgrading to another edition of the game. Now, first off, we gotta go and talk about the launch, alright? I'll be honest, leading up to the launch, there were a lot of updates from the team, alright? I did keep up with them, but I guess when it comes to me and, like, what happened, like, in my personal life, nothing really was going on. Like, the group chats were dead, so I was just busy just waiting for the game, just chilling out, and that's all I was basically doing. Just waiting for Hytale to come out. Now, basically, leading up to this, this launch, which happened today, by the way. Very interesting, by the way. I started my stream around 2 hours earlier. By the way, at twitch.tv/OhRiskLive. I swear this is the last time I'm ever going to plug anything this video. Anyway, I know that's a lie, but whatever. But yeah, I booted up my stream like 2 hours earlier, and then I just went to work. I just was like waiting for the game. I'm going to keep quieting this down. I was waiting for the game to come out, obviously, on stream. And I was basically like... I was in a call with one of my boys, Snoopy Riley. You guys can go check him out as well. And I basically was like, hey, do this Wikipedia speedrun race. While he's doing that, I closed the Hytale launcher at around 3 p.m., reopen it, and all of a sudden, there's an install button. Now, keep in mind, the game was meant to come out at 4 p.m. my time, so Hypixel actually launched the game an hour earlier, and I was somehow able to get in on that time, along with my boy, and play the game an hour early. I know, it sounds absolutely crazy that I was able to play the game early with my boys. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely insane that I managed to catch that launch window, that early launch window, but, we did. We definitely caught that. And I've been on this game since then. And I know that people in the Discord have been getting issues whenever it comes to getting their verification code, getting, like, buying the game even. Some of them even downloading the game and launching the game. So I guess I had first mover advantage, and I got super lucky whenever it comes to this. I myself didn't experience that many server issues. The only server issues that we got into was when we tried to host a single-player world online. Like, if you click over here to online play, it basically generates a code which you could copy to clipboard, right? And then you could send it over to whoever wants to be playing on your server. Now, the only problem is, as you guys saw when I clicked over here, this share code contains your IP address. So, yeah, we basically said, nah, whatever, screw that. There was no problems with it. I didn't get doxxed or swatted or anything. Don't worry. Like, but still, only go and do those types of servers with people that you actually trust. That is super important. Anyways, what we basically did, the only server problems that happened, we basically shared a server like how I just showed you guys, and the people trying to join the server weren't able to join the game whatsoever. There were like 8 to 10 people trying to join, and yeah, it sucks, I guess. It's been, I don't know. I guess, that didn't necessarily work out exactly how we thought out. But honestly, if I'm really just saying in general, that was not even a big issue, alright? That's not like a life-ending, life-ruining game ruining problem. It's not that bad for Hytale, right? Because really, when me and my friend played, like, the connection was perfectly fine. Maybe the only reason connection was bad is because he was in Australia and I was here in Europe. So yeah, basically there was a huge ping difference. That's like the only problems that I experienced, and I cannot even say that is actually Hypixel's fault. All right, those are like the only problems that I received. I've had a lot of fun on the game as well, but I'll get to the actual game right now. And basically, this game, when it felt absolutely surreal, like booting into this game, the fact that you could like walk around, move around, do whatever, it's absolutely crazy. And with my first impressions of the game loading in, I feel like Hytale is one of the most easiest games to get into. Like, it's so easy to pick up this game and play it immediately upon just picking up the game, getting the game, downloading it. It's extremely easy to get into. The mechanics of the game are very easy to understand and well put together. Even this like third person mode, these little attentions to detail where you guys just holding the block, I really like that as well. The animations are extremely unique to this genre of block games. In fact, I'll just say it right now. This is probably one of the most unique games of 2026. This should, like, yeah, okay, I'll say this game should have come out, like, a while ago, right? But I'm not angry because we get to play this awesome-ass game, all right? I'm not necessarily angry at the fact that we get to play this game so late. I don't really care about that. I just care that there's a game, okay? And honestly, I think that was an extremely good choice by the team to release this game so early on in early access. And by the way, the early access, right? People thought, like, okay, not people thought, right? Simon himself on Twitter kept saying that the game is going to have a lot of issues, all right? This game is not going to be perfect, okay? And it's going to be pretty bad on launch. He himself said that the game is going to be bad. But when I launched the game, when I got in, I've been playing this since 3 p.m. and it's 9:37 right now. I haven't experienced almost a single bug. Maybe it happens later on in the later games, maybe. But so far, I haven't had any issues with this game. Maybe the only issue I got was when I opened up a little crypt or something with like a skeleton guy in it. And then I hit him with my two swords, and then the guy clipped through the ground and then disappeared out of nowhere. That's like the only thing I could recall. But I thought that was rather funny, not like game ruining. Like, look, my game isn't going to be ruined, neither is my experience, just because of that one thing, right? And I do also have another thing as well. Whenever you go into these places, like this forgotten temple place, there's this big boss, like mini boss guy you gotta fight. It's got a bunch of HP and everything. I'm pretty sure they're in every single zone. I could go there right now and show you guys. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys right now after I'm done placing this. All right, let's head over there. What I'm trying to say here is that this temple, the person in the temple, if you don't attack it and just try to like sort of attack it like this and keep moving backwards, sometimes the enemy loses interest and goes back to its initial place where it started and then gets back all of its health. So that's not very good, especially when you try to like go through that type of content in zone 2 when you're under geared. So you're trying to basically safe spot the guy. You're trying to like be strategic in how you go about that so you don't die. So, but like, you just end up losing the interest of the big guy. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, so this thing right here, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. So when you go over here, let's say I'm like extremely underleveled. I'm like attacking the guy. I'm out here just trying to evade all the attacks. Over here, yep, just like keep hitting. He walks back and then regains all of its HP. I don't know. Listen, I understand why he did this. I understand why Hypixel did this exact move right here to like not incentivize basically like the behavior where you just like sit and don't really do much, just like basically just to try to not make the game very easy, I guess. And hey, I appreciate that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that specific problem I just showed you guys. Whether or not you guys find this as an issue, or whether you guys have thought about something else, how to fix it. Anyways, that's that. That's one of the things that I encountered and immediately noticed, basically, whenever it came to this. Now, with the mechanics of the game, they feel extremely well. Hytale's mechanics feel absolutely amazing. The combat feels amazing. The mining feels amazing. The movement feels amazing. I haven't seen anything which in this game feels bad. I don't think there's anything that feels genuinely awful in this game. I just realized I messed up this bit. Whatever. Yeah, there's nothing in this game which actually feels all that bad. The mining is good. The placing is good. I don't see anything really wrong right now with this game all that much. I will have to say, though, that doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with the game. There are. For example, I will talk about the PvP meta, which could which could basically develop with these events going on here. Now, what events am I talking about? I'm talking about these specific copper daggers. These two-handed copper daggers right here. Now, why am I even talking about this? I feel like this game's weapon balancing. Obviously, the Hypixel team said that the weapon balancing is going to be all over the place. And it is, okay? It is all over the place because these copper daggers are the best weapons in the entire game. It's extremely good for mobility. It's extremely good for PvP. You do a lot of damage with it. And you could basically just, like, Assassin's Creed a person, like, from the air, smash down with it, like, see, the stamina regenerates extremely quickly. Plus, you could basically bunny hop with this as well. So it's extremely good for mobility. So whenever I need to travel long distances from, for example, going from a faraway cave back to my house, I just usually get these daggers out and just, like, do what I'm doing right here. I'm pretty sure you guys saw me doing this as well earlier on in the video without me even sort of picking up on it. So yeah, these daggers are basically the most overpowered things in the entire game. Maybe not overpowered, but I don't know. I don't feel like the weapons in this game are balanced all that well. Now, yeah, I don't know if there is necessarily a point to using, swords, maces, battle axes, when you could just have these swords and just dash on someone, just spam click, also, like, you know, block and everything. Those are, like, my main things whenever it comes to this game. Yeah, no, that's basically all I wanted to say, I guess. I don't think I'm missing anything. Those are my Hytale first impressions anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. 13-minute long yap session. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me giving my first impressions on this game. And while you're heading out, make sure you use code OhRisk at Hytale checkout if you guys want to go and buy the game or upgrade to the current version that you've got. Alright, anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all later.